There's a nice song by Radiohead, this band, called Creep. I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? Self-criticism. Out of the lack of self-confidence, could you say? Friedrich Wilhelm Nietzsche had first published his work, The Birth of Tragedy, out of the spirit of music in 1872, just after he had come out of the war. Might have been quite a confusing time in his life. The storm and stress. It was also the time Richard Wagner, 31 years his senior, had heard of Nietzsche, and the two had met, become friends. There are scholars who would say Nietzsche must have seen him as a father figure, having lost his dad, quite early in life. In 1886, he republishes the book, changes the title to The Birth of Tragedy or Hellenism and Pessimism. And in the preface to this work, there's a retrospective foreword, self-criticism of his earlier work. Many of his readers, fans, scholars, kind of disagree, who say there was no need. Does it point to insecurities? We all know what that is. Friedrich Nietzsche and Richard Wagner, the two of them had lots in common. They were both great fans of Johann Wolfgang Goethe. In fact, Wagner had done a composition based on Goethe's masterpiece, Faust. Nietzsche, too, great admirer of Goethe. Within the Hellenic Greek culture, vis-a-vis the Homeric epics, Faust, Goethe's Faust, marries Helen of Troy and has a kid with her. Some scholars allude to this idea that Hellenism, in the subtitle of The Birth of Tragedy, draws reference to this connection between the German and the Greek, which is Goethe and the Hellenic culture, by Faust and this marital connection to Helen of Troy. So we might say Greek tragedy also an inspiration to the two of them. Then there's the work of Immanuel Kant and Arthur Schopenhauer. They too are talking about this idea of illusion, which comes from the Upanishads, Indian philosophy. To us, everything is Maya, which means what we see is only an illusion. They call it a phenomenal world. Their explorations, that is Kant and Schopenhauer, synthesized with this idea from the Upanishads, talks about the human inability to access, the thing in itself, the noumenal world. Noumenal as in not phenomenal. According to this theory, our mind, due to its design limitations, can only offer a representation, the best possible. So therein is the problem. Few ways to deal with it. One is asceticism, which is to ignore the whole thing, which is, who cares? If these are my limitations, what's the point of worrying about it? A different example of asceticism would be the story of the Buddha and how he had dealt with it. The Buddha, who had lived this sheltered life, didn't know pain and suffering. When he goes out one day, he sees a sick man and he asks his coachman, "What is that?" The coachman explains, "This is reality, suffering." A little further on, he sees a dead man, a corpse. Once again, the back and forth with the coachman. And Buddha realizes, what is the point of all this? And since nobody can give me any answers, I choose to reject it all. Goes into a meditative state, a dream state. So here we have Kant and Schopenhauer saying, behind the world of phenomena, the noumenal world, is made up of this cosmic energy which includes everything. They call it the Brahman, So in the macrocosm, it's the Brahman, and in the microcosm, it is the Atman. So we have cosmic energy and the individual's soul. What they're saying, this unity between the two is called the Brahmatman, just pure energy. And from here, Schopenhauer draws to this idea of the world as will and representation. The representation of the world, produced in our minds is based on our individual will, which connects to the cosmic will, this cosmic energy. And so scholars would say everything is connected to this cosmic will, this cosmic energy, magnetism, the gravitational field, right down to the individual. To build, to create, is part of this energy cycle. So what the scholars are saying here is that we can know ourselves as willing beings because we're always willing things. We're always desiring things. I'm always wanting to do things. So this becomes Nietzsche's inheritance, the basis, the foundation of his thought. Add in the ingredient of Wagner's music, his compositions, and we have the birth of tragedy. It's as if finding a baby called Tragedy in the forest. And he begins his investigation into where did it come from? How was it conceived? Who are its parents? It's really quite fun, quite interesting, because Nietzsche finds a way to access the thing in itself, this noumenal world. He has found the key to unlock this door. It's kind of heavy, so we will leave it there. For outro entertainment, we have Haley Reinhardt with PMJ. She does Creep, this song by Radiohead that I talked about. By no means to say that Nietzsche felt like he was a creep. No, that is me.